We're very happy and are very happy in the locker room. It was a great game. We played well during this game, and I'm so proud of them. We work a lot since I took this job, so they deserve this victory. But this is only one game, so if we want to stay ambitious, we have to work again because we have a big game in few days.
Congratulations to the whole team for the kind of performance they put against a very good team like Algeria and the kind of quality player they possesses. And for me, I just did my job. I tried to fight for the team. I tried to get goals or assists, and I'm happy both worked for me today. But I don't want to take the glory later on. I think the whole squad deserve the hype, deserve the praise. So I congratulate the whole team for the win.
Sometimes when you come here and then you see those smiles, you start laughing, you say I'm happy. I have a friend who says it's like Ken, your mind is just like is it a sugar factory or a honey, a honeycomb. I'm happy. My name is Ken Ochonogo. Is that I would say no? I'm Ken Ochonogo, and this is Channel Sport on Sunday. You don't take anything away, right? From this happiness. We are here now for the 16th time, from that first that we made it in 1976. 1976 to 2026, that should be 50 years. 50 years, and this is our 16th semifinals. We've come a long way. And in those times, the previous 15, we went on 8 times we have progressed out of this group. 7 times we stopped at the semifinals, but 8 times we got to the finals. And after those 8 times, we won it 3 times and we lost 5. Let me tell you the ones we lost because they are a bit painful. Because the first 3 we lost. No, not the first 3. We lost 84. Yes, we lost that 84 to Cameroon. We lost 88 to Cameroon. Then in between there was 1990. Remember Algeria? We started and ended with Algeria, and then we lost in that final. That was number 3. Then when I came to the most painful of them all, the unkindest cut of them all happened in Lagos, Nigeria. We were there live, and then they went 2 up. We came 2 back, and then at the end of the day, Cameroon did pick that, and that was our 4th loss. And then we met Mares. You see, when you cry, you say, fall for me, I fall for you. In 2019, it was the Algerians were at the height, of their reign. With a Mares, you can imagine 2019, that was about 7 seasons ago. So you don't expect the same Mares to be who he was now. Today, there is a Pharaoh who doesn't know Mares. And that is why Eric Sekuchel and his boys did it for us. But then that was our last loss was in 2019. So you can take it that way. 84 Onegbinde, 88, of course, that was when we have the German. What is that his name? I remember trying to remember the name of the German coach that we're having. But I didn't, he preferred playing all these big boys, and then they should rest of them all. And in 1990, Westhoff got his baptism. So, but today we're talking about now because we also won it 3 times. Of course, you start from the bad news first. We also won it 3 times. 1980, to Gloria Christian Chukwu, to Gloria captain, coach Christian Chukwu as the captain, and then Chukwu now moved from captain to coach. Keshi moved from captain. Christian Chukwu moved to assistant coach in 1994 when Westerhoff won it, and then the big boss was the captain. They will move from the big boss as captain to the big boss as manager, and that's so there has been that transition. So it is about sweet music of the team. So today is AFCON. Like we do, as we are going to do next week, Sunday, God willing, also, when it will be the finals on the 18th, we are also going to open the lines early. I mean, we're not going to shortchange you. You are going to be part of this show today. Tell us what you feel about the AFCON. Money rain. That dollar is raining. But then people are saying, why are you just coming now? where were you when that story was, the players were saying, we're not going to play until we are paid. I mean, do we start talking to them now? There are those that have the dollars in bulk. They don't have it while they have bulk in bulk that they can just say, look, Super Eagles, Super Falcons, the Tigress, all the teams. We didn't talking about just last week here, myself and Tio, we did talk about, sports personality of the year, and even Jimmy plus Jimmy in the house. And then we said, yes, our Paralympians, our para-athletes who has been doing us proud, they need things to move around. They need houses to stay. They need job to do. They need some things to keep their family comfortable. And then, we bow, and then we say, look, those dollars that you are giving the Super Eagles, a lot of them also should trickle down. But he says he is the biggest giver in Africa. My guys are in the house. I will start with you before, they say, first you've been seeing him every time from London. Oh, see, it's our signee. We signed him. We have not renewed his contract. So he just come to put a pen to paper in Lagos, and it's in the studio. But last time with the Catalan, so how happy were you?
My happiness. I was ecstatic. I called you after the game.
Yes.
And I told you how I felt. Like we talked about 20 minutes or so, but I was so excited. I know you said that's not the case, but I see no reason why this team is not the World Cup game. With the kind of football on display so far, I see no reason why this team did not make it to the World Cup. We always talk about, we have players playing in Europe. We can see the difference. We literally blew everybody away. And for those that have been doubting, myself included, I think that was the best way to keep us quiet. The performance was just off the chain.
The performance that keeps you quiet, says you, Catalan. Because like you said, camera did the line now. I thought I'm just taking to you. And later on, we'll sneak in Daffy. But Daffy is in the house. The big Daffy, how are you in London? He's in the house today. Nobody follows the Super Eagles. Nigerian players abroad and within more than Daffy. He follows them. He goes to watch them. Every now and that is what at least. He's spending money to get the work. It's okay. But Daffy is in Lagos, and Daffy is in the studio with us. Hello, Daffy. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
And then it's better you came at the right window that when we are celebrating the Super Eagles.
Yes, of course. At the end of the day, supporting the Super Eagles, you either celebrate or you commiserate. At this time, the celebrations are due. We've always had a chance. But this time, the team seems to be clicking at the right time. Yeah. We've defeated not just small teams. We've also
the North Africans that we're afraid of.
Yeah, when we go back to 2018, 2019. I think 2019 was the turning point when Algeria defeated us in that final, and then after that, every other match between us, Algeria, and Tunisia has been tweaked towards the North African side, but. Now, coming into this tournament, even the North Africans have admitted that they might be a little bit afraid. I think it was Mahrez that said yesterday before the match, or day before the match, that I'm afraid. And they can see that we are clicking. They can see that this tournament we're getting things right. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing to see. And it's a good feeling. I knew we had enough to deal with Algeria, but you don't quite know until the players enter the pitch which Nigeria will show up. But when it comes to tournaments, we tend to build our performances.
We grow into the tournament.
Yes.
Or the tournament grow into us. And there is a synergy.
But there's growth.
There's okay, it is either you celebrate or you commiserate. When we are celebrating, there was a little bit before this game, a little bit of commiseration that we say, look, we don't start again. Before the game against Gabon in the playoffs, I mean, I know the players said, look, pay us or we are not going to play. And some Nigerians came up at them and said, this is not the right time. See, I don't know whether there is always the wrong time to do the right thing. The right thing is pay them their money. And then we hold it here. See, as long as the monies to travel comes out, the money for logistics come out, the money for accommodation come out, the money for the entourages come out, it is only the and then the budget is the same, approve the same time, release. They don't release it batch by batch. So why would their own not be there? But then let us see, because before this something happened, like before we go into the nitty-gritty, let us. Theo, can you take this?
So that's a tweet
Doris
from
Udoka.
Doris Associated. I'm pleased to provide an update on the administrative progress regarding the match bonuses for our national team at the AFCON 2025. The federal government and the Central Bank of Nigeria have successfully streamlined the foreign exchange processing to ensure our players are rewarded without further delay. Going forward, the process will be fully streamlined to ensure faster, more predictable disbursement aligned with international best practice. That was here to current progress. Funding all group stage bonuses were fully released and have now been declared the necessary regulatory stages. Acceleration, we have implemented a fast-track conversion process to move funds into foreign currency, honoring the players' preferences. Disbursement, the final transfer to domiciliary accounts are currently in flight. Players can expect these funds to reflect starting today or tomorrow. Our focus remains entirely on supporting the team's welfare so they can maintain their incredible momentum in the knockout rounds. We move forward with one goal, bringing the trophy home.
Okay, that is from the Minister of Industry. So we ask. Let me have that.
Yeah.
What we ask is this: the minister was able to, within under 24 hours, able to move for the processing of this money. Carry, and then the money became available. Central bank
Funding, acceleration, disbursement.
Acceleration, disbursement, everything happened. Under 24 hours, the minister collected this cash. There was flights that took presidential jet or ministerial jet. Yeah, that took her to Morocco, and then told the players, okay, now the money will start entering into your. Okay, I think it's transfer. So I mean, she didn't carry the physical cash, but the money will now start entering into their account. Now, how was it possible to do this within 24 hours, and we couldn't do it? Since they started. Well, she said from the group stages. Now, I think there is a tweet where we'll look for and see if we can take that, where, of course, it was a quoted tweet, where the team captain himself, Wilfred Ndidi, did say, that was to the good, that if the federal government, if the National Sport Commission, if the NFF, if they were unable to pay the money by Saturday, which was yesterday, before the game, that he will personally pay the players and the managers, and pay all of them. He will pay. He said he will pay. You understand? Pending when this money could come. But fortunately, I mean, they started getting their money. If you want your money in Dutch mark, you collect it. If you want it in pounds, you collect it. If you want it in dollars, and if you want it in naira, if you want it in cedi, if you want it in CFA francs, any amount of, even greater, they will pay you. Now that has been settled. And they said, going forward, that is what she said. She said, going forward, though, this is what they will be doing. It is not just now. So this process will have to be, because we're still talking about how the Tigress and then the Falcons, has the money been given to them? Then after by a month, they said, okay, fine. The Paralympians, like we said, they said, okay, go to the Islamic Games. They came back. Go to this game. When you come back, they've been winning medals. They've been breaking world records. They said, when they come out, before we give it to them. Okay. That one is that. But before I go to my guys, so I will take all these things. There was also, a promise, like we said. That promise came from the boy himself. Let's see if we can take that. If we can take that. Abdul Samid, Rabiu, and it's Alhaji Rabiu, who is, CFR, CON, and he says, I want to do this. I'm happy. Okay, you can take that.
He says, congratulations to our Super Eagles players on a brilliant victory against Algeria. You have lifted the spirit of the nation, and we proudly cheer you on as you prepare for the semifinals. To encourage you, I pledge $500,000 to the players upon winning the semifinals, with an additional $50,000 for every goal scored. Should you go on to win the final, I further pledge $1 million. I'll take it again. Should you go on to win the final, I further pledge $1 million plus $100,000 for each goal scored in the final. Wishing you continued success as you carry Nigeria forward. Keep making Nigeria proud. Proudly Nigerian.
Okay, and then that is from the #1 citizen of Nigeria.
Yes.
Let's take the tweet from the president, and then we can now take all the discussions, as they follow. All right.
So the president says, brilliant performance, inspiring. Go Super Eagles. You have the support of all Nigerians. At Super Eagles, hashtag Naija for the win. AFCON 2025.
Naija for the win and Naija for number 4. Okay. Where do you want to start from, Duffy?
I think I'll start from this issue of match bonuses and monies due to the players.
Yeah.
We can't, or we should not keep relying on the captain to bail out the team. We heard this with Mikel and the Olympics previously.
Team, yeah.
2016, 2018?
Yeah,
2016.
2016.
Yeah. He had to put his hand in his pocket to get them to Brazil from America. And even going further back, Olympics
1996.
1996.
Yes.
When JJ came on air to say they woke up one morning and their boss was gone.
Yeah.
Because it was not, they had not paid for it.
Yes.
They were eating, they said they were eating, but he had to ask, why always rice and stew? Where's the rest of the food? And they told him, the hotel told him, you are lucky to even get rice and stew. Yeah. They have not paid for your food. So we're just feeding you out of benevolence or goodwill. So when do we blame the government, the NFF, and all of that? Because there is no wrong time to demand what is due to you.
Exactly.
Because this thing is codified. This thing is in writing. This thing is
agreed upon.
Agreed upon.
Yeah.
Are we saying that they cannot predict that we will win 3 matches and get the money ready? Are they saying that they don't know it will take 4 days for the money to clear the banking system and move? These are things that we have been suffering going back to 1996.
30 years.
30 years, we are still undergoing the same problems. And when you look at it, the Nigerian banking system is actually very good. If you carry your phone now, send a transaction, alert is coming in seconds.
Yeah.
So there are other places in the world that you will not even get that alert for at least 4, 5, 6, sometimes an hour. So the banking system is capable. It is the will of those in charge to foresee what is coming and to fulfill that contractual engagement. So I cannot fault the players for fighting for what is due to them. Because I don't go work, make another person hold my money. It's just the case.
There's another school of thought. Let me complete you that. Some will tell you after this money is, if they can say only me can pay. This money is small for the players now. Why can't they just go and play? This is not the time. But and then they are protesting at the time that they have a crucial game. People refer back to France 98. Yeah. That before the game against Denmark, the players did reverse. Look, pay us our money. Yeah. And then they went on to lose that game. Well, others are saying we're looking forward to playing Brazil after. But then before the game against Gabon, this set of players gave their money, they collected their money, and they beat Gabon. Yes. And that is at the playoffs. Yeah. Now again, few games later, about 4 games later, give us our money. You get their money, and they whitewashed Algeria. Yeah. And a commanding performance. Yeah. But let me ask you: is the money too small? Why should the players be when they are paid, billions? Why should they be asking for small dollars?
Okay, so growing up as a child, my grandfather, first time I heard that, said something. So you think money is small? So you go to the market and steal 10 naira. So then you would know how small 10 naira is. Yes. And it hurts me even more when some people in our field are actually the ones spearheading statements like this.
Exactly.
Very, very loose statements, coming out and blaming the players for wanting what is due to them. Like Jaffe said, it's contractual. It's an agreed upon sum that will be paid upon certain things being met. And then people come out and begin to gaslight the players. After all, it's not like it's that much. Where is it done? We've talked about this thing before. Where was here? Where would I have reiterated it? The black tax. Quite a number of our players, at least I said it on this show, that once they get their bonuses, he doesn't live with them.
He doesn't live with them.
Right here in Nigeria, that is where
their friends,
everything
their
is.
families,
Even in the camp, even in the camp, the cooks, the security men,
it's
the
an
protocol
entire
officers.
ecosystem. And when you hear people begin to make statements like this, very loose statements like this, it now begs the question that, like 96, like 2026, Ken, 30 years.
96. This is even what about 96? But I'm telling you that this is Keshi has at 96. Keshi has left the system. Do you know how many times Keshi and Co will say, look, I think someday we'll have a lot of we'll bring some of the ex-players one after the other, so they'll be recounting the tales. This is not tales by moonlight. These
are things that actually happened. Like
we're counting the tales. Okay. Like I told you earlier that we are here, but today's show and next Sunday's show is for you guys. So we're going to open the lines. Let us tell us what you've gone through, what you think of, and then my guys now will start talking about the Naira ring. The number will be right there on the screen. You guys join this show. Let us know how you feel. Bro, they said they won't give you $100,000.
Because I'm you.
Fella say, Babileti Kijolowo, Joe, Babileti Kijolowo. What are you telling me? Dollar rate. See, every goal. See, against Morocco. See, when I know they are hosting, people they fear because when you look at, I was talking to them before we came on air. I just they have somebody from Real Madrid drive there. The guy he has scored in every game so far.
Yeah, so far.
They have one guy that he plays as a defense. But check PSG. He's almost one of the top goal scorers in PSG. Yeah. Hakimi, and we have Amrabat. A lot of things that, and this is a team that played in the semifinals of the World Cup.
And I think they have easily one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
All right, Peter is on the line. Hello, Peter. How are you?
Yeah. How are you? Afternoon.
Fine.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Yeah.
See,
go on.
To say it. Why NFF that you need these people money? Because these people they don't have retirement. They should pay their money. That is their sweat.
Okay. Okay. That's right.
They should pay their money. These people, we have a good talent in this country. We have a good players in this country. Look at what all these guys play yesterday. If they give them the money, all these people will be playing very well for Nigeria.
Yeah.
Please, why NFF was delay their money? They should not delay their money. Look at what
at all.
They are playing yesterday. No, Super Eagles are excellent now.
Okay.
Even though that coach, they should not sack that coach. That coach will remain Nigeria. It's true, Kenny. It's true.
Nobody's sacking him. Nobody's sacking him. Let him just go and win the cup.
Even though they came second, they should retain him. He's a good coach.
All right. But do you see us beating Morocco? Do you see us beating Morocco on Wednesday? We are playing Morocco on Wednesday.
The money.
Okay.
They have this morning.
Okay.
All the people that complain that why they give them that kind of money, they are a fool.
No, don't use that. Don't use that language, Peter, please. Let's mind our language. No matter how aggrieved. Don't call anybody a fool. You can speak your mind. You can speak, but please. Let's be civil, Peter.
Why people that complain that give them that kind of money? They should
that is their own view. That is their own view. You might not agree. I don't agree with that, but you also might not agree. But you don't have to insult them.
Understand you.
Yes.
See, do you want to?
Oh yeah, talk about our game against Morocco. Talk.
No, the way somebody was tired, somebody was running. In the school, I run for school. I run for secondary. I run primary. So I used to carry first, second.
Okay.
But somebody should not be saying that. Why did they give that?
It's okay, Peter. Peter is still there. All right,
no,
Peter. All right, Peter was angry, but please, when you do call in, mind your language. Let's be civil. The whole world is watching you, and then no matter how aggrieved you are, it is better. They say like, all this talk, they cause wahala. Don't insult people. There is no need for that. There is no matter how aggrieved you are, you can share your experience. You can give your own opinion without necessarily insulting other persons. It's not happening. Okay, we're talking about the 100,000. I mean, we're talking about the 1 million, 1.5 million if they win this. 1.5 million. So are you with your calculator? Multiply by 1,140 something?
Okay,
1,400 and something. Almost 1,500.
Are you trying to blow up my phone? I don't understand.
Now, I want to come, 1.5 million dollars. Take it to naira. Is it
1.5 million times
1.5 million times 1.5? That's
about 2.1 billion.
Okay, it has entered billion.
Yes.
Okay, that's 15. It's almost like 15 times 15.
Yeah.
All right, so okay. All right, 15 squared. All right, so that is the thing. So $1 million is 1,500,000 million naira. Yes, now 1 million is 1,000, less 1,000.
That's when we win. We talked about the goal scored.
goals as well. We can't win without the goals.
That's the goal scored. Now the shake, now the keshe, this,
Okay, so
the,
like
the
when,
banu, the one that he does.
the support for the kola nut.
The support for the kola nut. So Super Eagles, Nigeria. I tell you this, win this, and then look what Bua has just tell you. They never begin talk. Or $10 has not spoken. Dango, has not spoken. So they are there. They are waiting. Okay, Raymond, let's hear you. Hello, Raymond. Raymond.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Ken.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Go on.
Congratulations to Nigerians.
Yeah.
But the issue is this. We are complaining that they were not paying these guys as at when due.
Yes, at when due.
I want to ask you a question. You've been in this business for long. I've been watching for more than 20 years now.
Okay.
The problem is things. The set of people who are there, when Keshi was there, the same set of people there. Well, so how do you expect a change? You can't get a change because you keep the same set of people there. So it has become their normal way of doing things. If those guys did not demand for that money, they can win this cup and nobody.
Exactly.
Morocco, let the guys just up their game a bit because Morocco is more better technically than the Algerians.
Exactly.
But with the spirit of Nigeria, this Nigerian spirit.
Yeah.
Put down the wall of Atlas of Morocco. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. I like that. That's my favorite line. God bless Nigeria. The American man will be suffering. Even at the point where you say God bless America. You see, you don't have any other country. No matter how it is. You see, now here you can waka, you can buga. So go to Benin. They ask for your ID card that you don't begin to shake. That's just to say, can you identify yourself? That alone, Putin tells you are not in Papa's land. You are not in Mama's land. You understand? So we want to see how. But let us come out. That's why you are here. I mean, these are your boys, the boys you follow. These are the boys you understand. Tell us about this team. Who are the players you have seen with this team? Nwabali, what happened to Nwabali yesterday at a point?
They kept him quiet. It'd be like say, Nwabali, it makes Nigerians shake with his antics. So I think the defense has come together to say no ball must pass us. So Calvin Bassey has stepped up. Semi Ajayi.
Somebody says he's one of the best center backs in the whole world now.
I'm very sure his agent will have a very busy summer.
Inter,
and again, he's Italian born. He was born in Italy, so
he knows. An addition, okay.
Yeah, he won't be strange.
Yeah.
But Calvin Bassey has become a rock. Some people are now equating him with or approaching Taribo West kind of territory. Semi Ajayi, very cerebral. He reads the game and he moves around. Bright Osai, he said yesterday people have been sleeping on him. He has the capability. He has the natural football ability, and he displayed it. Bruno on the left back, he has kept Zaidu to the bench now. He has held that. That cross for Osimhen's goal.
That
cross for Osimhen's goal.
It was beautiful.
We used to feed the yak. Now it is cross it to Osimhen.
Put it on his head, So across the team, everybody is sitting up.
Hello. Hello. Would they hear you there?
Hello, sir.
All right, okay, until you see your name. Oh, yeah, talk, Chris. Hello, go on, Chris. Go on.
I'm not hearing you, sir.
Well, we are hearing you. We are hearing you. You want to listen to your phone, not the telly.
Okay. Yesterday, I love what the Super Eagles did.
All right.
I love the match yesterday. They played well. They are well compact and defined and for a purpose. But I just believe that against the match,
against Morocco, yeah,
up to their game and ensure that they win the match.
Okay.
So as regards to their welfare, I want to speak about that because the administrators know what they are supposed to do.
Okay,
thank you. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. I love that. Chris says the administrators know what they are supposed to do.
Yeah.
In fact, this is the finest way to talk about it. You understand? They know they are not children. Yeah. Hello. Okay, I know we have a call on the line, but please, we just want to go on a short break. When we come back, it is still the Super Eagles, and the Super Eagles. Stay with us. All right, you're welcome back. It is the Channel Sport on Sunday. And then it is still the Super Eagles in Morocco. Mission IV. Not invitation, no. That IV is no invitation. In Roman numerals, you have I, IV, V. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is Mission IV. Mission 4, we won it in 1980. That's Mission 1. Mission I. Then Mission II was in 1994 in Tunisia. Mission III was in South Africa, 2013. 13 times 2 is 26. So 2026 is Mission IV. It has taken 13 years, but we have to complete it so that we can get it. But then they said we have to go through Morocco. Now, wow. Somebody wants to let us ask him. The lines are still open, but Jimmy's in the house. Jimmy Kato. Jimmy, Morocco.
Yeah, and great to be on set with Big Daff.
Yeah.
Seeing him in flesh is... someone said off here that, he's a real Niger man. He's not the phone one that is out looking for... You watch his mouth to hear what he's actually said.
You don't see him now.
That's a teaser. You really align. I mean, great time to be here. Some of these things we have talked about, and I'm happy that the results is beginning to show. Eric Chelle is a coach that I have come to respect for not only his tactical flexibility,
Has he won the cup?
but Ken, he does not need to win
Now,
the
question
cup.
I ask now.
Even at this
don't
point,
I have the right to ask a question?
You actually do. You are the AFCON now. But at this point in time, regardless of what the outcome is, no one can say the Super Eagles have not given their best. No one can say they were not properly, coached. So this gaffer, you have to give him his flowers. There have been times you called him out in terms of his game management, in terms of his approach to play. But at this point in time, 5/5, and the fact that we now have, we have like 2-3 different tactical setups that he can deploy. You have leaders spread across the field. You have your players playing with the resilience of the Honey Badger, the vision of an eagle, and also like a fox with all the ruthlessness. I mean, you have to give it to the coach. You got to give it to the players. There will always be issues. But the fact that these boys could step up and they are giving us joy at this point in time, after all the World Cup debacle, I mean, it's we really have to be very thankful for what we have going on at this point in time.
We really have to be very, very thankful. Okay, we're talking about the team. He's been dissecting his players. Before I come back to you, let us see. Like I said, the lines are still open. You guys join the discussion. Let us know who has been your standout player. There was also that minor incident, yes, I call it minor, between Victor Osimhen and his teams, especially, his direct confrontation to Ademola Lookman. And then, how Eric Chelle, he says, look, he has respect for Eric Chelle. The man says, we are going to handle it indoors. So if you guys can say, okay, what are the advices to the players so that such reoccurrence? Because there are two schools of thought. Some people have said, oh, don't take the passion out of Osimhen. If you take it out of him, he won't get anything. But others have said, supposing at that point his passion was rising, Lookman's passion also rose. And then both of them hit themselves on the pitch.
Ora for ora.
What happened? 2 red cards for Nigerian players. And then, so where do we get to? So let us be sincere to ourselves. It is not about taking this or taking that. It's forget the personnel that are involved.
Yeah.
Let us talk about the issues. When you do call in, let us understand your take. I will have their take on it. That is my own personal take on it. I mean, what he did was wrong. You understand?
Absolutely.
He's our best player. Nobody's taking ability away from him.
Absolutely.
But you see, we have to curtail certain things. You know, his outburst, against Peter Ikpeba. I brought Ikpeba. We discussed it that time. His outburst against George Finidi, and then his confrontation. We're talking about Nwabali. Nwabali was coming about. We say, look, it's not as if these are who they are. All right, Okorafo, Mazi Okorafo. All right, hello, Mazi. How are you?
Yeah.
Go on, Mazi.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jimmy. Good afternoon, my brother in the middle seat there.
That is
Good
Daffy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jackson. Now, Okorafo, Mazi Okorafo from Aruchuk in Abia State.
Yeah.
You see, my brother, we thank God for that yesterday win. That second I was very, very happy the way Victor did it. He discovered that for him to go and strike, it will be possible for him. He has to cross the ball to the man by the.
Yeah, that's teamwork.
Yes, teamwork. Didn't play selfish game. Like some people will just go, they just say, only me, me, which is not healthy for Nigeria. Well, for Nigeria match with Morocco, at least, we are sure it will be 2-1, Nigeria to Morocco 1. But the question now is this, like people have been talking about this, their allowance. See, there is something I've discovered. The start work have shown that in Nigeria, to collect their own money, collect both the contractor, collect both the person, collect both the, even all the tax, they will collect everything and put inside the main actors who are doing the show, which is not healthy. Look, thank God for our brother, the Bua and the rest, who said they will give Nigerian social amount, it's good. This is what we call incentive. But what I'm telling the people that, like last time I said to Mr. Ken, he said that they cannot impeach them, they cannot remove them.
Yes.
Except after when they complete their tenure. But the thing is that, look, I tell you, I just sack you and drop you somewhere, just go away and bring people who will deliver, because it is not good like the middleman they said. In 2019 or 2000 or 2009, when it comes to payment of the Super Eagles money, you'll be hearing the redundant, which is that. Now, because when Kanu was helping them, Chimikolobi was spending his own money. Time will tell. I pray that at the end of this tenure of this president regime, when you people are going, Mr. Ken, you people should do the needful. Bring in people that are ready to do the job. I'm telling you, not the question of that, I'm telling you because
you are telling me to do what I don't have the power to do.
No, you have.
I thank you, Mazi Okorafo.
No, God bless you. Have a blessed day. Honestly,
God bless Nigeria. Thank you, Mazi Okorafo.
If you say it don't happen, we'll go and bring Trump to come and help us.
No, Trump cannot do that. You see, the thing is this. They learn. I know most of these things are there, but I'm not afraid of. I've not been afraid of the administrators. They know that because definitely when they do good and we say it here, they will not listen. But when they do something that is all right, I will point it out. Yeah. But there are some people that no matter what they do, they kill on the carpet. It is not. That is why it is not why we have this show. It's not why we have channels, television. We tell you as it is. We bring you both sides, and that is all. So we don't do PR for anybody. We do PR for Nigeria, and that is we speak with under normal circumstances. Things that are hurtful to won't be saying it because they are negative in this country, but they are addressable. There are issues that can be resolved, and there are ways of doing things, and that is just why we're saying what we are saying. So, but we here, association football, to remove people who are inside, if they don't want to come out, he had. You just have to do that because, like you said, it is a continuum. I mean, as they are moving, they are there, and then FIFA is all there. FIFA is all. Maybe they don't go give a Trump an award. Trump not collect answer. Carry cup, give Trump. Cup, cannot give Trump. Then FIFA does no wrong. So how can the FA do wrong?
No, but I think in the same vein, if the coach does wrong, we will tell this did not go well.
Absolutely.
It comes with the territory.
But can you remove an NFF president? Not fit.
Well, everybody. True. But there's no hiding the fact when things do not go well, the nature of the beast is fans will criticize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whether at this point now, the biggest issues are team cohesion and the
How do we-
NFF doing what they need to do. Because you mentioned Osimhen and
Lukman.
Exactly.
and
Your,
Lukman.
you guys take on that.
From what I understand, the players actually closed the doors
Yeah.
and even closed the coach out. Let us deal with this because they know what is at stake.
Yes.
They know how close they came last time to winning that winning the cup. They
saw it. It's like Moses saw the promised land.
Exactly.
But he couldn't
So I believe these players are focused solely on victory. And they've had to sit down close together and say, come, let's get this right. And kudos to the team. There are several captains in the team.
No, there are not several captains in the team. You see, that I won't take from you guys.
Why? Or why not?
There is a captain of the team.
Yeah, of the squad.
Of the squad.
Of the squad.
We have a present captain.
Yes.
We should not undermine him.
Yes.
Like he said, when the thing comes to crunch, he said, I will pay. He didn't say, the captains will pay. He said, everybody have their own leadership style.
Yes.
Like, of course, at every point in time, the leaders will come together.
Yes.
But we've also talked about Olisa as a captain. We talk about the boss as a captain.
Yeah.
We talk about...
But I also think it's about the context that Dafe is talking about when he said they are captains.
I agree with
you know that Moses Simon, Moses Simon used to be deputy captain.
Yes.
All of a sudden, without notice, without correspondences, without, because to Nigerians understanding that Osimhen could actually get the captain's ban in one of the games. I mean, that for me is a no-no. And that's the communication deficit that we talk about. And it's still part of what we are trying to address.
Okay.
Because when that issue happened, what Osimhen did, we are praising him, but we have created both a monster, positive and negative.
Yeah.
The negative is the fact that Osimhen actually does certain things that is not being properly addressed by the NFF. The good is that Osimhen himself actually derives energy from those incidents, from the responsibility.
So how do you balance it?
That's exactly what the NFF also needs to. I mean, that's why I credit Chel. I also credit the NFF for what they have not, what they have done, but they have not come out with.
They've not made public. Yeah.
They have not made public. So there are going to be a lot of things that they will be doing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They don't come out publicly too.
Yeah.
But communication is very important. When Osimhen walked towards the locker room, it was no longer about the demonstrations. It was no longer about what he had with Ademola and Bruno. That was an insult on the Nigerian psyche. Because at that point in time, there should be, post-match rituals. Normally, you gather together, pray together, you wave at the fans, you do backslapping and all the whatnot. But his walking towards the locker room was absolutely wrong. That should ordinarily be addressed even by Osimhen himself. We saw it happen during the Finidi saga.
Yeah.
Now it has happened again. We are just going to paper over the cracks and say, let's move on. After all, we did well. We are in the semi-finals. But
Sunday we do the NFF president.
That's exactly why we are addressing it. So they need to do better in terms of addressing these issues as they come.
Okay. We've taken that. But like I would say, the lines are open. You guys be part of this. We want to hear from you. I know a lot of you are trying to call in. The number will be right there back again. For those of you who do not have it, write it down. So don't just wait until when they flash it on the screen before you start dialing. That is the number. Save it. So when the program starts, you just pin when you press your phone, Channel Sports Sunday. It's just calling. And then that is what we're going. Okay. Morocco is one side. There is Senegal and Egypt. You understand? I don't know if we can say how many times each team have qualified for the semi-final. Because like we said, Nigeria, this is the 16th time. I think for Egypt, this is the 14th time or so that that they are there. So there is Senegal, and then there is Morocco. Like I told you, Morocco. The very first time I started following what the Super Eagles did was in 1976, and it was in Addis Ababa where Morocco won their only. AFCON at the expense of Nigeria, who now came third. It was ironic, but it was Nigeria, Guinea, and Egypt. And then there is a Senegalese referee. Yeah. Somebody said there was a Senegalese referee yesterday who atoned for what a Senegalese referee did.
50 years.
50 years.
Your memory long.
50 years before, yes. Now, that man, I don't know for your name now, Ndiaye. Where your name is repeated, Ndiaye. You know, that's what it means.
Yes,
The guy did us wonders. Nigeria protested, that is this one. If not, it would have been Nigeria and Morocco, and probably we would have won our first,
AFCON
in
in
76. Right, waiting for 4 years later to win it in 1980. So basically, but yesterday there was a Senegal. We are Senegal. A lot of things. There was, you remember 77, after that 76, so 77 when he just played Police of Senegal. And, okay, Kelvin is on the line. Let's take Kelvin. Hello, Kelvin. Kelvin, how are you? Hello, Kelvin. The prayer is mute.
Can you hear me?
Calling from Dallas.
Hello? Oh, from Dallas. Speak up. I know Dallas is cold now. Don't worry. But take some coffee and enjoy the show.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, clear.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing, sir?
We are fine. Happy New Year. Happy 2026.
Yeah. So I think we played one of the best games so far in this tournament.
Exactly.
And then I think Algeria, they are not. I think the North African team, they are not a good loser. The way they play sometimes when they play games, they try to make our team look so bad. That's not good. Then I think we. Hello.
Go on. We are hearing you loud and clear. Loud and. Oh my God.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
We are hearing you loud and clear. Can we please call back if you can? He's talking about the Algerians. The way we saw the North Africans anyway. Yeah. We saw the Algerians the way they they
reacted.
They thought probably they would have gotten a penalty in the first half. I mean, there are several calls that, of course, there is the VAR thing. Somebody tweeted that, I haven't watched Nigeria versus Algeria, that Morocco need to pick a very good referee in order to win. But is it Morocco?
Morocco that will pick the referee?
I saw that tweet and I laughed. Is it Morocco that is picking? I have to pick a very good
But there's a truth in there.
Yeah.
Where is it? What is the truth?
The fact is, we have to be on our A game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A plus.
Yes.
A plus.
A is not enough.
Because we are going to be playing against the team.
The team, yeah.
We are playing against the
crowd.
stadium, the crowd. The referee
officials
will be under immense pressure.
Maybe 60-40.
And then there's the politics in the game. So,
also the
but
politics,
we can't worry about all of that. What we need to worry about is our mindsets and what we do on the pitch.
Absolutely.
If we don't put the ball in the net cleanly, several times, I'm not talking about once or twice, several times.
I like that.
Then we are going to be in very dodgy ground. We need to because even the game yesterday, we had the ball maybe 1 centimeter out, whether it was a goal or not. But this next match, the pressure is going to be immense, and the pressure on Morocco to succeed.
To succeed, we'll also be immense. All right, Coach Raji, how are you?
Afternoon, Ken.
Yeah, let's go. Let's hear you.
Yeah. How is the weekend?
Fine. We're enjoying ourselves here.
In fact, I'm very impressed with the way and manner the Super Eagles has played so far.
Yeah.
If we stick to our game plan and the pattern we are playing so far, there's no how we will not beat Morocco.
Okay.
We're going to be under intensive pressure. Then concerning the issue of Osimhen.
Yeah.
Naturally, every human being has the way they behave.
Yeah.
That's why it is necessary for the team to have a psychologist.
Beautiful.
When you discover the way and manner a particular player behaves, then you know how to approach him so that will not affect the team negatively. Naturally, if you watch the way Osimhen behaves, and he loves, scoring, he likes winning. And when the team is not coming, he always go very high. And at that particular time, he needs a psychologist to calm him down. So it is very necessary for the team to have a psychologist. If they didn't have, they should have one.
I think it's like Robinson Okosun is back in the team.
I'm not sure. I will
confirm.
Okay,
I will confirm. He used to be with the team. But I think what I had, though I would have confirmed that it just slipped off my mind. I will confirm after the show to see if Dr. Robinson Okosun is back.
I wish Eagles the best luck. We are going to beat Morocco 2-1.
You even called the scoreline.
That's the second person that mentioned 2-1. That's it.
It's all right. Thank you so much, Coach Raji. So we're going to do that.
For the game, just like you did talk about.
The game we talk now.
The 2 assistant coaches that we have,
yes.
You know, they have played on the continent. And they have played against North African opposition. I'm not sure Chel has done much of that, but they will be instrumental in helping out the players in terms of the mentality, in terms of the psyche. When the Moroccans come at us, you know, the issue of the lasers, yes, they have been banned and all that, but it still may happen.
If you play in North Africa,
you know they are the masters of Dakar on the continent. So we should expect all of that. So that's where the role of the psychologist comes in. The assistant coaches that have been there severally, they have played against North African opposition. Those will be very, very instrumental. Most importantly, in the not playing, how Chelsea sets up would now be, something to watch out for. Because Big Daf already said, yes, if we play, I think it was Coach Raji that mentioned if we use the same tactic. But the question now would be, Iwobi has been fantastic, playing almost like Andre Pello.
Yeah.
Now, how do we set up to ensure Onyeka does not also get another yellow? Because I saw some of our players getting unnecessary yellow cards.
Including
Mwabali. So discipline is very important at this point in time.
Okay, I'm going to come to you so that you can use it, talk to that. We say Senegal, Egypt, Morocco, Nigeria. All African coaches.
Absolutely.
Yes. All African coaches.
Absolutely.
All African international.
All Africans international.
They all played.
They all play the game, and they are all coaching African teams, and they are taking on the. All right, those are the semi-finals.
Senegal against Egypt.
All 4, Senegal, Egypt, Nigeria, Morocco are all managed by African
Gone are the
coaches.
days we used to have foreign coaches, and we were clamoring.
They were still foreign coaches.
They were still foreign coaches. But right now,
they beat Bruce. They beat them. They also
Bruce, all of them.
These are the semi-finals.
Nigeria 16 times.
Yeah.
Egypt 14, Ghana 12, Cameroon 10, Cote d'Ivoire 10, Algeria 7, DR Congo 6, Mali 6, Tunisia 6,
those are the top
6.
10. The top 10 teams in the semi-finals in the history of the game of AFCON. And of those 16 times I've gone into the semi-finals, 8 times now.
We are the staple.
8 times we went to the finals. 7 times we didn't go. That's 7 times we won the bronze. So these 8 times that went to the finals, we won the Okay. All right. I think we're about closing, gentlemen. Jimmy.
Last week we talked about the fact that we'll come to the studio and we'll smile. By God's grace, next week we'll smile again.
All right, Daffy.
Yes, well, the Super Eagles, you know that the whole nation is on your back. I'm not putting pressure on you. No, but we as long as we have that team cohesion as long as we continue, structure. And I know you mentioned this yellow card situation. We cannot worry about being suspended for the next match. Win this one first.
Absolutely.
Win this one first.
Absolutely.
We have a like for Ndidi in Onyedika. So that's good. But boys, do something.
Do normal.
Show walking.
Show walking. I like that.
Boys, show walking. And then you are showing the walking. There is the dollar that is ready.
Yes,
By the time we come here on Sunday, we're talking about Nigeria in the finals. I tell you this. I'm kind of God bless Nigeria.